RPG fans are like in a second golden age of RPGs. It seems like developers are making RPGs left and right every month, and it's very hard to keep up. Trust me, I know. So in this video, I'm going to give you 10 RPGs that have been recently announced that I want you guys to know about, ranging from big names to little indie darlings here and there. But before we start, hi guys, my name is Mandy. Welcome back to the channel. I like to do a lot of RPG content, so if you're into that, please hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. Now, let's get on to the list. First on the list, and it's probably out by the time this video comes out, The Way Madness Lies, the Switch version. Now, what caught my attention for this game is it's about magical girls. And if you know me, I love magical girls, and we need a lot more magical girl video games. There's a demand, and I want them. So if you're a fan of magical girls, you'll be excited to hear that This Way Madness Lies is an indie RPG. The game takes place in the world of Shakespeare that follows a group of theater students who transform into magical girls to combat the nightmare and all interdimensional blight threatening many of the Shakespeare characters. So yeah, this game is very interesting. Not only is it a magical girl game, it tackles Shakespeare stuff, theater kids, like it's doing a lot. So I highly recommend you give it a try. It's been out on the PC for a while, but now they have a Switch version on July 25th. That sounds fun. Coming in at number 2, we have Sea of Stars. So here we have another indie showstopper in the making. It seems to me that a lot of indie RPGs have been picking up the slack lately, and I'm all for it, honestly. But that is besides the point. Sea of Stars is an RPG in the same vein as Chrono Trigger, another beloved game by many fans. But this is not just a Chrono Trigger copy and paste, it does add its own elements, which makes it special. For those who don't know, this is actually a prequel to another indie game called Messenger. So I recommend you check that game out before Sea of Stars comes out. Now, I played the demo, and ever since then, it's been my most anticipated indie RPG of 2023. This game has a lot going for it, and I can feel it's gonna be like a game changer. And fun fact, Yoshori Masuda, sorry if I mispronounced that, who is known for making the OST for Chrono Trigger, Xenogears, and the soundtrack to Mario Party. Yes, there's a tidbit for you. Pretty hilarious, not gonna lie. I also love the character designs, puzzles, and combat. I thought they were all well designed, and for an indie game, it's pretty promising. And I can't wait for the whole game to come out August 29th. Coming in at number 3 is Rune Factory 3 Special. Alright, so Marvelous has been on a roll lately. They're bringing back Rune Factory 3, so it's not really a farming sim, it's an RPG farming sim. And I feel like the Rune Factory series as a whole does a great job combining the two. As a player, you're not only tasked with cultivating your farm, but you're also tasked with exploring dungeons, battling formidable monsters, and building relationships. As a fan of Rune Factory 4, not as much Rune Factory 5, I could honestly say I'm pretty excited about it because the good Rune Factory games are basically the older ones, and I can't wait to see it revived on the Switch on September 5th. Coming in at number 4 is actually a big one. A lot of people are excited for this. I'm excited for this. Not as much as, you know, a lot of other people, but I'm pretty stoked nonetheless. And that is Starfield. So Starfield comes out September 6th. So RIP Rune Factory, which comes out a day before. Now this one is an Xbox exclusive. Yeah, it is. I don't know for how long or if it's a permanent thing. I mean, I do have an Xbox of my own. It's right over here. I named her Betsy, and she hasn't really seen much action. So I'm excited to boot up my Xbox for once and enjoy it. Now, this is a Western RPG, so yeehaw. We haven't seen much Western action in a while. Most of the games I talk about are JRPGs, but I love it when a good Western RPG comes out as well. Developed by Bethesda Studios, the creators of Skyrim, this action role-playing game shares similarities to Fallout, but it takes place in space rather than a nuclear wasteland. I don't know, which would you rather explore, nuclear wasteland or the abyss of space? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm actually really curious. One of the game's primary features is the ability to scan and collect natural resources from different planets. Kind of like No Man's Sky, but not like No Man's Sky. Additionally, players can establish outposts to serve as operational bases for the research gathering efforts. As a fan of Fallout and Skyrim, I'm excited for this game's release September 6th for the Xbox and PC. So I already know this game's gonna be like a black hole sized time sink. So I'm really excited for Starfield. As a person who loved and enjoyed Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, and a little bit of Fallout 3. I'm really excited for what this game has to offer. Alright, so number 5 on the list is Baten Kaitos 1 and 2 HD Remaster, coming out September 5th. I don't know about you, but every time I see Baten Kaitos, I read it as beating Chronos for some reason. It is probably a me problem. This game has piqued my interest because it's a remake, and I hear a lot of people and friends talk about it with great praise. Instead of relying on traditional turn-based combat, this game introduced a unique card-based battle system that adds layers to strategy and depth. Alright, when I first heard about the card thing, I got like flashbacks from Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memory, and I hate that game because of the cards. So a part of me is kind of like, maybe I should wait and see how it goes instead of diving right in, because I really did not enjoy Chain of Memories. The only thing that's leaving me really peaked in this game is because it was made by Monolith Soft. So this game comes out September 14th exclusively for the Nintendo Switch. Is anyone else worried about September? Because it is jam-packed with a lot of games. It's kind of like the February of 2023 where a lot of games came out. Yeah, that's how I feel about with September. Alright, for number 6 we have The Legend of Nayuta Boundless Trails. Probably pronounced that wrong.
The Legend of Nayuta Boundless Trails.
Coming out September 19th. I am just beginning the Trail series. I am way behind and this game is way ahead. But just for some context, I'm on Trails of the Sky, which is like the first one. So I still have a ways to go. But this RPG is well loved and is still coming out in the second half of 2023. Now from friends, I've been hearing that it's not canon to the series. It's more like a spin-off game. The Legend of Nayuta is an action RPG with gameplay very similar to the older Ys games. Alright, a quick synopsis, but essentially what my friend told me is you're a researcher aiming to see what is further beyond, defeat formidable enemies, and uncover the secrets of the mysterious Lost Haven. Now this game comes out for the PlayStation, PC, and Switch September 19th. Next on the list is Star Ocean, the Second Story R. This one comes out on November 2nd. Now I was really excited when I saw it in Direct. It looked really good. I like the gameplay and the sprites of the characters, so I'm pretty excited for this. Now I'm new to the Star Ocean series. I've only played Star Ocean The Divine Force, so I don't really know much, but Star Ocean Second Story really piqued my interest. Mostly because I love the way it looks. Development aside, fans consider the Second Story is the best in the series. Things to know about the game though, there are going to be 3 different dubs. One is the English dub from the PSP version. There's also going to be a Japanese voice acting from the PSP version as well. But the special third case is the new voice recording of the original Japanese cast from the PlayStation 1 version. Now, when it comes to dubbing and subbing, I would always love English dub over Japanese dub, but I love how this game is giving you the choice of how you want to play your game, because I know a lot of people who would just like the Japanese dub and have English sub, which, okay, you do you, boo-boo. Coming in at number 8, we have a mysterious entry, and that is a Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. Not gonna lie, that title does go hard. There's a lot of questions there. And it comes out November 9th. Now, it only comes out digital for the West, so boo. Like, do they think we don't like physical games? I don't know. Just put it in a piece of plastic and ship it off. Anyways, so if you guys don't know, this is a Yakuza game. They recently rebranded Yakuza to Like a Dragon, which is ironically what they call Yakuza in Japan, Like a Dragon. So they never had the Yakuza name in Japan. It's just in the West, we got the Yakuza name. In any case though, Like a Dragon Gaiden takes place canonically in between Yakuza 6 and Yakuza 7, or better known Yakuza Like a Dragon here, stateside. Yeah, I'm already confused. Anyways, this continues the story of Kiryu after the events of Yakuza 6. Judging by the title of the game, he probably found a way to hide his identity for good and fully dissociate himself from the Yakuza officially. Has to you, my dude, has to you. It's probably not the easiest thing to walk away from the Yakuza. This is my assumption though. Currently, I'm playing Yakuza Kiwami, which is the second entry in the game. so I have to, speed it up a bit. I know, story of my life. But as usual, the game is on my radar because I do love the Yakuza games. They're really funny and entertaining. If you haven't played a Yakuza game, I highly recommend Yakuza 0. You'll have a great time, guaranteed. Now, number 9 on this list is pretty exciting, and that is the remake of Super Mario RPG, coming out November 17th. So it was announced, and yeah, that was crazy. Like, a lot of people were so hyped about it, and I'm hyped about it. I never played the original, and that's why I'm hyped about it, because a lot of people say good things about this game. So I can't wait to experience the nostalgia that other people are having towards this game and seeing more Mario RPGs. I am a person who loves the Mario RPG games like Mario and Luigi, Paper Mario, and now Mario RPG. So this is a one-on-one remake of the original Super Mario RPG for the Super Nintendo. It was the first Mario RPG that started a ton of other Mario RPGs, like Paper Mario and the Mario and Luigi series. Plus, from the look of this trailers, this game looks really nice, and I'm expecting a lot of quality of life improvements. This game comes out on the Nintendo Switch November 17th. Now, coming in at number 10, last but not least, Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince, coming out December 1st. So yeah, another year, another Dragon Quest spin-off, which I'm all for because I love the Dragon Quest spin-offs more than the actual in-game games, which is weird. Something I found interesting was Dragon Quest Monsters has been a long-running series in Japan. It reached the West in 2006 for the Nintendo DS. If I were to compare it to another RPG, I would say it would be like Shin Megami Tensei. So Dragon Quest Monsters is basically like a monster capturing game. I always wanted to play a good monster collector that's not Pokemon, and plus I'm not sure if other peeps noticed, but the main protagonist of Dragon Quest IV made an appearance in the trailer. Now, I didn't notice that. I had to read it somewhere else because I don't really play the mainline Dragon Quest games, honestly. So it'll probably take place in Dragon Quest IV's universe. Alrighty then, that is my list for 10 RPGs to look forward to in the second half of 2023. Hope you guys are excited, and I hope your wallets are ready. Now, I'm sure I missed a couple in this list, so if you have any new games you want to add, please let me know in the comments down below, and also tell me which games are you excited for. Please hit that like button, I would appreciate it, and if you love my content and would love to see more RPG goodness, then hit that subscribe button. You will not be disappointed. You can find me on my socials in the description down below. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of the day, and as always, play a good game. Peace.